Hello Gemini, and welcome to your November 2017 tarot readings with me. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe so that you'll be notified every time I release a new video. And as you know, we are going to go week by week, and at the end of the month's reading, we are going to have the message of the universe, dear Gemini. So let's get started. How do we start this month? Wow. The beginning is a beautiful beginning for you, dear Gemini. The first week's energy is about tenderness. It's about harmony. It's about love. It's about joy. It's about ironing out the differences that you must have had with any loved ones, friends or colleagues, or anyone in your entourage, be it neighbors, be it your family, your friends, anyone. So it's all about ironing out the differences with them. And this week's energy, the first week's energy, is a beautiful, pleasant energy. This energy is about making the most of your communication skills in order to bring about that harmony in the relationships, dear Gemini. Wow, isn't it beautiful? And whatever the pain has been related to a certain relationship in the past, or any problems that you must have had in your past regarding a certain relationship, these problems are going to dissolve now. These problems are going to diminish in the first week. There is this wonderful healing energy surrounding all your relationships in the first week, dear Gemini. Isn't it a very beautiful one? And because of your excellent communication skills, this is coming up. This is being realized because of your excellent communication skills. You'll be very good at communicating, and you will spin your charm on everyone, and you are going to just, ease out whatever the tensions have been there in any relationships. And with this beautiful, beautiful energy that is so, so beautiful, we are going to the second week. Well, the second week, you're in full form, full of dynamism, ready to take up any challenge. And I also almost see you aggressive, that you will have so much energy inside of you, is that you might almost be a bit aggressive because of this excess energy inside of you. So you need to take care of that excess part, okay? Because anything in excess is not good. It can be destructive, right? So you have to be very careful, because at the same time it's very beautiful, because you are having tremendous energy. You're tremendously determined, and you are not giving up on anything. This is the energy of the second week. And this energy is very beautiful energy when it comes to achievements. Whatever you want to achieve, dear Gemini, be it on your personal level, your professional level, your spiritual level, your health level, no matter which level you are thinking about, no matter which sphere of your life that you are thinking about, the second week's energy is very good for that. However, try to do deep breathing exercises during the second week, because as the energy is going to be too much, you shouldn't suffer because of that excess energy too, okay? So you can just go jogging, or you just go sketching, write. Yes, you're good at writing, so write down your thoughts, or just manage this excess energy in a positive way. And it's very good energy, because it's going to see you achieving things. It's going to give you the gift of going ahead and grabbing those opportunities and making most of them, dear Gemini. It's a wonderful energy for me. It's really nice. And no one can pull you back here in the second week. No matter what it is, you have decided and you want to do something about it, about the particular thing that you have been focusing upon. on any sphere of your life. It must be a question regarding any sphere of your life, and I see that you are going to materialize it in the second week of November, dear Gemini. And then we go to the third week. Now the third week is a week wherein for the lady Geminis, you're busy working, and you are taking care of all your work sphere, whatever is related to your work. This card also signifies your ex-partner. It can also signify your hidden affair. It also signifies a person who is a bit selfish in the surrounding. So you need to take care of this person who just, who show that they are friendly, but sometimes they can be quite selfish. When it comes to your interests, they are not so much worried for that, but they just, they just see for themselves. It's like me first, this kind of thing. So take care of this kind of person in your entourage in the third week, dear Gemini. And those of you who are into, how do you say, into a divorce case or something like that, you are going to come face to face with your partner, ex-partner, and there is energy revolving around this relationship. Some kind of news you are going to get about that person, or some kind of other steps are going to take place, and in this realm, dear Gemini. And there are those of you who are, take care. If you are into something which is not really acceptable, not acceptable in the sense where you're not being honest with your partner, what is going to happen? You will be exposed. So don't go on those lines which is going to get you destruction or destroy something stable that you are in right now. Because there are chances of temptations in the third week, dear Gemini. And as you are extremely curious, you always want to see what's beyond that. And sometimes what happens is that while going beyond, you don't notice, but there is a valley and you fall there. And what happens is that whatever you have constructed behind gets leveled out. Yes? Why to go for something? Why to go for temporary pleasures, right? When you can have something solid and permanent, rooted, grounded. The third week's energy is telling you to think before getting carried away. Before getting carried away in any realm, get rooted. Don't follow the wind. Even if you're an air sign, don't follow the wind. Be grounded, be rooted, dear Gemini, in the third week. And that's somewhere I would say it's a week. The third week is the week of caution for you, because the temptations are high. And what happens when the temptations are high? The risk is higher. And if we follow our element of our sign, that is air, well, a storm can come. So we have to be wiser. We shouldn't go on a path which is not going to give us anything concrete, anything which is permanent or which is solid, right? Which is just going to be, how do you say, ephemeral? We say it in French, like something which is, just disappears in the air. We don't want something like that when it comes to relationships. We want something that we can construct something on. If the foundation is not going to be good, the building that stands on it is not going to be good either. So be honest to yourself and expect honesty from the other people too in the third week, dear Gemini. So take care of this, and take care of the so-called friends. Sometimes we all have friends, but they are all different, right? Some of them can be quite selfish, and when they are selfish, you have to be careful. Yes, because in selfishness, a person can just, do anything to achieve what they want, because they want themselves to be put first. They are the priority. And friendship is not about that, right? So keep an eye on these kind of people so that you don't have bad surprises, right? And let your intellect guide you here, dear Gemini. This sharp intellect that you carry inside of you, let it guide you. Don't fall into ambiguous stuff, or don't fall into shady things that are not going to, give any rewards later on, but just can bring you headaches. And I would really like to request you, don't go on the cover. Look what's beneath. Okay? Look beyond the facade. Look beyond the faces. Look beyond. Okay, what pleases the eyes is not always good, right? Sometimes some foods are so nice, we like to eat them, but afterward, you don't digest it so well, your liver suffers, right? So it's a bit like that in relationships too. Everything that looks nice or is beautiful or it's good looking might not always be forever, right, dear Gemini? And then we go to the fourth week, and the fourth week is really, really beautiful week for you. Because why? Because you are basking in the sun. Even if it is fall, you are basking in the sun, because you are achieving a prize, you are achieving an award for your efforts that you have been putting into your particular project. Some good news is on the way, where people recognize you for your works. Let it be in any field, may it be your personal, professional, sentimental, spiritual, no matter which field it is, dear Gemini. This fourth week is all about sunshine on all those spheres. If you were thinking about starting some new project, or if you have been working on a project, well, you are going to get a well done on your back. People are going to recognize you. You are going to feel elated. You are going to feel this warmth of the sunlight, those rays of success touching your face. Isn't it so beautiful? It's the card of the sun. And those rays are so beautiful and warming your face. And the light, you are in the spotlight, you are on the stage, and the light is falling upon you. Dear Gemini, this is the fourth week. No matter which field, which sector you're speaking about, you are achieving success in the fourth week. Whatever is on your mind at that time, whatever efforts you have been putting in for many weeks, this is going to get rewarded in the fourth week of November, dear Gemini. So bask in this sunlight, bask in this glory of the rewards for your efforts, for your patience, and working with so much of devotion. That particular contract, the sales that you have made, that relationship, everywhere there is just going to be light and brightness there, dear Gemini. Wow, so, so beautiful, right? And after that, we come to the end of the month, and you starting with love and ending with the sunshine on you. So beautiful, you, in the month of November. And at the end, you have the message of the universe. And what's the message of the universe, dear Gemini? A beautiful message for you, just for you. The message is prioritize. How to? Because as a Gemini, you like to do many things at the same time. And what does that end up in? You being exhausted and tired. So now, the universe is telling you, dear Gemini, please prioritize. Prioritize whatever. Break those big things into small baby steps and achieve every step gradually. Yes, dear Gemini? Don't try to do it all at once. You'll be tired. You'll face the burnout. You will be exhausted. So just break it into baby steps. We can't eat the cake all at once. We have to eat piece by piece. And we enjoy it much more. And we digest it well enough, right? So that's why you have to prioritize. Revamp your schedule. What is important first? I have to get that done first. And the rest of the things, you place them accordingly. On your energetic days, put the more difficult jobs to achieve, and the less energetic days, the lesser, which are of lesser priority. And don't keep accepting everything that is being thrown on you duty-wise. Be a bit more selective, like you say, no, I have enough work now, I'm so sorry, I won't be able to do that. Politely but sternly, you have to make people realize that you have your own limitations, you have your boundaries, and you cannot overdo it because you have to take care of yourself too. Yes, dear Gemini? Prioritize. What is the most important thing for you to achieve this month? Start with that thought. And how am I going to achieve it? Write it down. Plan of action, steps. And one by one, you see, what is more important in this? Can this wait? Can't this wait? And that is what the universe wants you to understand this month, dear Gemini. You cannot be everywhere at the same time. You have to be at one place at a time. So you have to cool down your mind, my dear. And for that, you have to pray, you have to meditate. That is the best medicine for the Geminis, to stay focused. Because as your mind keeps on running into million directions, even if you're sitting at one place, your energy gets scattered. So get all this energy inside of you and breathe in this energy. And just calm yourself down first, and then you go and start taking on the world. You will have more energy, more focus on what you need to achieve. Because your energy goes where you put your attention, right, dear Gemini? So put your attention on one thing at a time and achieve it. So here, dear Gemini, we are at the end of our November reading. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did doing this reading for you. And I wish you a lovely, wonderful month of November. Make the most of this and emerge as a star that you are always shining. Yes, dear Gemini, let that twinkle in your eyes be always there. This childlike twinkle that you have in your eyes. Yes? And please do comment, likes, share. And I'll see you in the month of December. Wow, already the year end. Okay? So take good care of yourself no matter what. Just enjoy and just be yourself, but be more focused in yourself. And this is how you're going to achieve the greatest things in life. Bye-bye, dear Gemini, and take care. Bye. Take care.